You know, we're always talking about building bridges between countries, right? But what if that bridge isn't made of steel, but is actually a sky bridge 30,000 feet in the air, connecting Canada and Mexico? That's what we're going to dive into today, what it really takes to forge one of these incredible new connections. It all kicks off right here on the tarmac. And look, this is way more than just another plane landing. This is a celebration. You've got flags waving. It's a full-on welcome party, showing two nations getting just a little bit closer. It's an awesome symbol, and it's all made possible by the ground crews, the people who really make these moments happen. Okay, so beyond the flags and all the ceremony, how does something like this actually happen? I mean, what are the real ingredients? The airports, the airlines, all the logistics that have to line up perfectly. Let's break it all down. All right, first things first, you gotta have the gateways. Every great journey has a start and an end point, right? So let's take a look at the airports that are the foundation of this whole sky bridge. So down in Mexico, you've got two major players on the field. On one hand, Guadalajara International. That's a huge hub for business, for tech. And on the other, you've got the absolutely beautiful Puerto Vallarta Airport, which is basically the front door to a world-famous paradise. These aren't just buildings, you know? They are the very first handshake, the first bienvenidos for thousands and thousands of travelers. But just having amazing airports isn't quite enough. See, a single airline can't build this bridge all by itself. For a route to be truly successful, you need a whole ecosystem of different airlines. That's what creates competition and gives us travelers more choices. And a huge player in this is, of course, Canada's flag carrier, Air Canada. Their planes, just like this one right here, are the literal physical link. They're not just carrying people, they're carrying business deals, they're carrying family reunions right across the continent. But they're definitely not flying solo on this. WestJet is another massive piece of the puzzle. They're adding their own routes, flying more often, and you know what that means for us, right? More competition usually means better prices for everyone.
And this isn't a one-way street, not at all. You've got Mexican airlines like the low-cost carrier Volaris, and they're absolutely essential. They make sure this bridge is strong from both sides. That's how you get a truly collaborative and competitive market.
Okay, so we've covered the hardware, the airports, the planes, the whole shebang. But what does all this actually feel like for the passengers? Let's switch gears and follow the journey right through their eyes. You know that moment. It's a classic airport scene. You're looking up at the big departure board. You finally spot your gate number. You see Guadalajara or Puerto Vallarta lit up, and bam, suddenly the trip feels real. It's happening. And then you become part of the flow. It's like a river of people all moving through these modern gate areas. Everyone's heading towards their own adventure, their own story, but you're all moving together with this shared sense of purpose. And in that big crowd, you realize every single person has their own unique journey. Like this traveler here, just striding forward, totally focused on what's ahead. Or this. We've all done it, right? That one last important call before takeoff. It's a small moment of connection before the big journey really gets going. And finally, you've arrived. This group here, they're heading for their transport. The whole airport chapter is over, but the real adventure, that's just getting started. So after all that planning, the waiting, the flight itself, you finally get to the moment that makes it all totally worth it. The welcome. You hear the engines power down. The jet bridge docks with a thud. You take that first peek out the window at a new country, and that's it. You've officially crossed the bridge. And that brings us right back to where we started with this incredible image. This moment, it's the perfect final chapter to the journey. It's way more than just a welcome for one flight. It's a celebration of a huge technical achievement, and it's a warm human embrace between two nations. So let's zoom out for a second. What's the bigger picture here? I mean, why does a new flight route even matter, beyond just getting from point A to point B? While the impact is actually huge, we're talking more tourism dollars flowing into both countries. We're talking about businesses being able to connect face-to-face. It means families and friends can see each other more easily. And all of that helps build a much deeper cultural understanding.
There's this great saying that just sums it all up perfectly. Every new route is a new bridge, making the world a little smaller and our communities a little closer. I mean, that really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it?
So when you think about it, an airport isn't just some building with runways. It's a gateway,
A gateway to brand new possibilities, incredible new experiences, and really to the simple but profound act of human connection.
The thing is, these sky bridges are being built all the time, linking more and more corners of our world every single year. And that really just leaves you with one final question to ponder. As our world keeps getting smaller, where will we connect next?